Hey, this is Daniel from the band Every Time I Die, and you're watching Sofa King Cool.
All right, Sofa King Cool here with Every Time I Die. How you doing, man?
Great, how you doing?
Cool. So, how's the Warped Tour going so far?
It's good. Yeah, it's been awesome. We're 2 or 3 weeks in, and yeah, shows have been great. Can't complain.
It's got to be different on this tour, man. You got bands of all ages that are out there. You got some 41, Good Charlotte, Less Than Jake.
Yeah.
And then you got kids that weren't born when their fucking singles came out.
Right, no, it's true. Yeah, I was talking to a dude yesterday who is a dad of one of the musicians out on the tour, and his son, I think, is like 16 or something like that, and in a band that is on Roadrunner. Like, it's kind of crazy.
For
but
sure.
then, you have people out here that are on the tour that have kids that are as old as some of the kids in the band, in some of the bands on the tour. So, kind of wild, but it's cool. I think it's a good way to introduce people who've been into music longer to new bands that maybe they'll be into, and then a way for the new kids to find out about bands that have been around a lot longer that they've just never heard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I want to talk to you about in general is that you guys went ahead and finished the tour recently, and there was a bit of a health scare where the singer had to go home.
Right.
And you had another singer take place and finish out the tour.
Yes. Yeah. We were out on tour with August Burns Red. It was like the first week of the tour. And yeah, we were in Toronto. Keith got a call. His wife was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he knew that she was months into it. But yeah, she basically had to be rushed to the hospital, and they had to. She gave birth like 3 months early.
Right.
And it was there was a big scare for Lindsay, his wife, and the baby that they might not come through. But thankfully they did, and also thankfully we were only an hour or two away from Buffalo, so he was able to get home immediately, and decided he can't come back on the tour, which is completely understandable. We wanted him to be home with his family, and worked out a way to do the tour. Our friend Tyler from the band Exalt was in there. He's from Toronto, so he literally jumped on that with a few hours notice and did that show that night with us, and then worked it out to be able to come out with us for about a week while we figured out a more permanent, or like temporary permanent solution for that tour, which was Jason from the band Let Live. Mm-hmm. He was in New Zealand, got in touch with him, was able to work it out, and he came out about a week later, and we finished the tour.
See, now that shows true dedication to the fans to go ahead and to have that much turmoil in all your lives, because it's going to affect you guys as well. You know what I mean? I mean, it's bandmate's basically a brother. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When he's going through that shit, we definitely feel it with him. You know? Yeah. It's like family. So, it was a rough situation. But I mean, rough for Keith. For us, it was like, we can make this work. Like, we just want to make sure Keith is good.
Well, and you're noticing a lot of that going on this day and age. I mean, Brian from AC/DC's out and Axl's in. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, Joe Perry just had a heart attack 2 days ago, and they got a replacement for him. You know what I mean?
I didn't know about that, but that's cool.
Goes to show you that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of care and love, and bottom line, we wanted him and his wife and his baby to be good. So. And thankfully that's how it went.
Definitely.
His wife, I just ran into her outside right before I came in for this interview, and the little baby. So they're both happy and healthy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And after this wraps up, man, you guys are going to keep on going, is that right?
Yeah.
More touring and...
Yes. Yeah, we still have about a month left on Warped Tour, and then a string of shows home, because it ends out in Portland. We do a string of shows back east. Then we take a break for about a month and a half and go out at the end of September on a tour. I think it was just announced, I'm not sure, but it's...
it was announced.
Okay, yeah. It's Beartooth, us, Old Wounds, and Fit for a King. Which should be a good time. And our new record will come out on that tour on September 23rd.
are you playing the tracks out there now? Some of the new tracks?
We're kind of rotating 2 or 3. We usually play 1 new song a day, and we just kind of rotate it out just to keep it fresh for us.
It's got to be hard, you know what I mean? I mean, to pick the hits that you want to hear,
right.
And you know what I mean? What do you guys got there, 30 minutes if?
Yeah, 30 minutes. Sometimes it gets cut down to 20 or 25.
Yeah.
If there's like a weather issue or something like that. But
yeah,
we got it. And I mean, there's a ton of songs to choose from, not only the new songs, because there's 15, we recorded 15 new tracks, but then there's also the catalog of Every Time I Die, which is pretty extensive. So yeah, it's kind of hard to pick. Like, we try to squeeze in 9 songs, 10 songs a day, which is like, leaves no room in between. Songs.
It's got to be hard to pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's what do you do? And you know what I mean? What are your favorite ones?
Right. Yeah, I mean, we just try to play ones that we love playing and that we think will go over well in the festival type setting. And then there's the kind of crowd favorites that, I don't know, the ones that basically have to be played at every Time I Die show.
This has got to be a special show for you guys. I mean, you yourself are not from Buffalo, but the band's basically known as a Buffalo band.
Yeah.
You guys do your 2 Christmas shows every year. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you guys rarely play home. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys do the 2 shows at the end of the year, but besides that, when you guys are on tour, it's hit or miss if you're going to come from around here.
Yeah. Only a few times a year, and when it is, it's a big deal. And there's tons of friends, tons of family out today. It should be one of the best shows of the tour, I think.
Very cool, man.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, people want to follow up. They want to know more about you. You guys are social media friendly? You guys do
absolutely. Yeah, we're all on Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff. So yeah, you can find us on there.
Well, what do you think about the fans that are out there that are going ahead and cell phones the whole time? You know what I mean? With a younger generation.
Yeah, it's weird to me. I mean, I get it if you want to snap a photo or something, but
you're taping the whole fucking show.
Yeah, I think it's kind of lame, but that's just my opinion. I mean, kids can obviously do whatever they want, but I think it's a distraction for the people that are trying to enjoy the show.
For everybody. For you guys in general, to see all that shit that's out there. The people behind them, you know what I mean?
Right. No, that's the thing. It's the people that's behind them. Like, I know going to a show, whether you're sitting or standing or whatever, if the person in front of you has a phone out, it's a huge distraction.
And what are they going to get? You know what I mean?
Right.
A fucking phone video.
Yeah.
Getting pushed and garbled noise and being like,
it's dumb.
Look what I got every time I die.
Right. I mean, it's kind of cool for a minute. Like, do whatever, video, do your thing, show people you were there, have your memory. But keep it on the whole
quick
time.
Little fucking, you know what I mean? But with this day and age, man, it's different than what it once was. I mean, bands used to go out and flyer. They used to go out and hand out.
Right.
I remember Fred Durst giving me a fucking cassette tape.
I got a cassette tape from Fred Durst also. Yeah. Like before their first record came out.
At Ogden Street here, man, he was in the crowd opening up for Korn. You know what I mean?
I saw that tour. It was the Life is Peachy tour.
Yeah, exactly.
When I saw him, I was telling somebody this the other day. It was I saw him in Athens, Georgia, because I'm from Atlanta, and walked into the show, and like there was a big thing of merchandise. And long story short, I basically was talked into buying a Limp Bizkit shirt by their merch guy.
Right.
My friends and I, we bought it before we had even heard them. He was like, "Oh, if you like Korn and Deftones," we were like, "Oh, yeah." And he's like, "And I'll give you this free demo tape if you buy a shirt." And we did, and then like 30 minutes later we're in there, and it was Fred Durst that was selling the merch.
Yeah.
And like talked us into buying it. But I mean, I was like 12 or 13 maybe. But yeah, I mean, there used to be a different kind of hustle, I guess. But the times have changed, and
it's just different though. You know what I mean? I mean, nowadays too, like people go ahead and they're going to take the time on social media just to be like, "Hey, every time I die, go suck a cock." You know what I mean? Like the people that go out there, it's different than what it once was.
Yeah.
You never hear the kind of shit that people think that they can go ahead and write
Right.
social media
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah, that's definitely a weird thing that's kind of developed with. I mean, it started with message boards and posting, and then it kind of moved on to the social media like Facebook, and now it's Instagram. But yeah, people think they can just say anything, and that they have to say something, or yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I try not to get too. I don't really.
You
get too
can't.
into
You
it.
can't though, really. You know, I mean, as much as you want to, though. You know what I mean? It's,
Yeah.
It's so
I
hard
don't let
to not-
any of that stuff bother me as far as like weird off comments or yeah, it's
One thing you gotta keep in mind is they took the time to go ahead and fucking get your Twitter or get your Facebook. You know what I mean? Like,
that's pretty rare though. I mean, I can't think of the last time I saw that happen, but
I'm not just saying for you guys. I'm just saying out in general. You
right,
see it
yeah,
out there.
well, yeah, it's people that are
more
bored.
each day.
They don't have anything more interesting going on, so they should go fly a kite,
Yeah,
or ride a bike.
go out there and Pokemon Go. Not kidding.
Yeah, maybe not that, but that's no, that's fine too. Whatever. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to the Christmas show.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Definitely.